Okay, back to
Smoke some
Shadowrun.
cocaine, then you'll be ready.
Back to Shadowrun. You are still in that Amish township from last time. You were about to look for the family of that one runner you followed here. Because he has the information you need. His name was... What was his proper name? Oh, actually, you don't know his proper name, do you?
I don't think so.
Right. You only know
runners
his...
normally don't give out their proper names.
Exactly. You only know his runner name, which was Rotkrautz. Because I'm terrible with runner names.
Oh my god.
But someone pointed you in the right direction because you asked for, like, if I remember right, like recent visitors and shit like that. And let's be honest, that guy stands out quite a bit.
Yeah.
As do you, for that matter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you don't look like the average Joe Ezekiel in Amish Town.
Oh, we're just tourists. It happen.
Yeah.
I do look like kinda the average elf guy.
Yeah, he kind of does.
Yeah,
with your universal denim soldier and fucking MC Hammer shades.
Cricket looks
They
like...
came back in fashion.
Cricket looks like the most Amish out of all of you. Which isn't saying much.
But I don't have a beard.
Well, you know, the beard thing for elves is kind of... It's a thing, you know.
They get
You've
an
got baby
exception.
face, you motherfucker.
Yeah. Elves usually have problems growing beards, so the Amish kind of...
Yeah.
They look the other way when it comes to that. Now, dwarves though, oh, they have to grow an extra beard, basically. No
They got
excuse.
a beard on top of a beard.
Anyway.
Beard square.
So, like I said last time, the township is relatively big, 6,500 people. Most of them Amish, with some outsiders like yourself. It's actively blocking the Matrix. That's like their one consent to modern technology, that they have a jamming tower erected. Because, you know.
I mean, that's pretty understandable.
Have to be realistic.
I would like to feel the Jesus, please.
You already met the local, the main priest. I'm sure they have like more than one priest. But you met the head priest. He was sermoning outside the church. Big troll. Immediately made kind of fun of you.
Yeah.
He was very nice.
He was very nice, but you're clearly unbelievers. And yeah. But he pointed you in the right direction towards the family. Wait, what was his name? There. A family that goes by the name Hawk. And he said should be relatively easy to find. So I suppose you're on your way.
Yeah. On the way to find that hot family.
Well, do you just go straight there, or do you want to go somewhere else, like a bit exploring or something?
We're gonna go straight there. We're on a mission.
You don't want to go fishing in the creek?
We're on a mission from God.
I always want to go fishing in the creek, but now's the time.
Well, about 30 minutes walking through surprisingly well-maintained dirt roads. You can see why the priest said it can't be missed. Because what you see at the very edge of town is a large field with a big, I don't want to say mansion, but like a big farmhouse. You know, like a proper farmhouse where like 3 families could live in comfortably.
Is it in keeping with the village's rustic aesthetic?
I'm sorry, what?
Is it in keeping with the village's rustic aesthetic?
Rustic aesthetic, yes. You're cutting out a lot.
Actually, you're cutting out a lot for me.
Yeah, she is fine.
Okay, that's on
Yeah.
me. Wait.
Yeah.
Obviously, it is a European issue.
Ah, gee. let's give it a moment.
You're fine on my end, or at least you are.
Now it's better. Okay.
It's
Come
a lot
on.
better now, yes.
Go on.
Well, who knows what that was? Anyway, yes, it has a very rural aesthetic. Nicely maintained, but it looks probably older than it is. And again, very large. And on the field behind the house, you see something you don't see every day. In fact, some of you may have never seen it. Live cows.
Holy
What?
shit!
A herd
Oh my God, a cow.
live,
Tip
a
it.
herd of live cows.
Tip them.
Kill them.
Gasps
No.
And freezes
For
in
the
place
flesh.
and just starts pointing frantically.
Look into their soft, doughy eyes.
And devour them.
Oh, Drek, I haven't seen those things outside of a zoo before.
Oh my gosh!
Huh.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Look at them guys! Oh my god, they're so cute.
Why don't you just take a picture?
Yeah, it's a good.
I
They're
mean,
bigger than I thought they'd be.
Cows are pretty big, man.
They seem, well, I mean, you probably wouldn't know that they seem well bred, healthy, non-awakened, just regular run-of-the-mill cows.
Holy shit!
Pretty cool, though. I haven't seen a cow in a long time.
Oh, they're very rare.
I've never seen a cow.
Shit, I think I've only seen, like, that one time I went to the zoo.
If you head to India, they're all over the place.
Hmm.
That's for, like, religious reasons.
Yeah, but they don't get slaughtered for, like, leather and food, so
Nah.
doesn't matter. These cows, I mean, you may not know cows. You know that herd is worth an incredible amount of money.
We
Oh,
can steal these
absolutely.
cows.
Like this
Some
town,
bitch motherfuckers.
this township might be the richest town in the entire state, easily.
Wow! Didn't know we were walking in the fields
Just in
of the
cow
1%.
money.
Anyway, the in front of the big farmhouse, there's a nice little gate, well maintained, with the name Hawk Farms on it.
Oh, guys, I think this is it.
Well,
And as you go as you go closer, as you approach the entrance, you hear a some sort of argument, mainly in German. So I don't think any of you speaks that.
Nope.
give me 5 seconds to plug in a chip.
You have that just on you.
It's really not actually plugging it in. It's just something I've loaded into my skill jack.
Oh, that's fair. I would be impressed if you just have language chips on you at all time. That'd be.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Fucking, like 20 years ago, you used to have like this fucking hip-mounted device that just sat on you like a giant oversized Walkman that held all your skill wires.
Yeah. No, that's good. So Sloth can at least understand what the argument is about. Unsurprisingly, it's about cows. Or whether
Obviously.
one particular cow, or whether a steer.
Oh shit!
It's some in-depth discussion about like breeding privileges and should we go outside the town to get like new genes in, or should we keep it inside the herd? Stuff like that. Like, it's very technical cow breeder jargon from what you understand. Obviously, you wouldn't understand a lot of it.
They're talking about cow fucking.
Yeah. What you can gather is that there's a lot of money involved here.
I mean, I do suppose that is why people keep cows around. You know, for the fucking.
Oh yeah, it's just the fucking. One person who's arguing is the guy you're looking for. The big runner you've seen before.
Oh shit!
Like human pretty jacked, pretty. Actually, was he human?
I think he was an orc.
Yeah, he was. No, he was an orc. You're right. No, big orc, jacked. Otherwise looks like. Perfectly normal guy. At the moment he wears like farm attire, but with a tie. Probably because he has like.
Formal,
Yeah,
farm formal.
farm formal. Yes, and he's arguing with a very short-looking dwarf that uncannily looks a bit like Rochi.
Fuck.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like there's
Here
a
we go.
definite resemblance there, even though he's wearing like the typical Amish hat, and like a bit of an overall, and he chews on a bit of corn right now. Not corn, like
Maize.
No, not like when you the stereotype when you chew on like a big piece of grass and stuff.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. Hey.
Yeah, it's straw.
Yeah, he's just sucking on some straw because why not?
He's chewing on straw. You don't suck on
sorry.
it.
So,
Yeah, that would be weird.
Anyway, they don't.
As we can hear, Stinky has never actually set foot on grass.
Yes.
There's no grass in Germany anymore. We all replaced it with AstroTurf. It's much easier to
Very
clean.
efficient.
Oh, yeah.
Much
I
easier
also
to clean.
forgot to mention that Cricket is not having a good time with all of the grass.
Oh,
He
he's
has
allergic.
allergies.
Oh no!
Oh God!
Pathetic elf sounds of discontent and distress.
Luckily, Cricket can
Fuck
hide.
Yeah.
Luckily,
Fucking hay fever.
luckily, Cricket can hide his incredibly reddened eyes behind his ridiculous glasses.
Yeah. He just.
Now we know why he wears them.
Man, you should have asked the priest for help. Oh well.
Father, please help me, for I am dumb.
Please pray for
I
my
mean, I
allergies.
forgot because normally that allergy never comes up.
Well, it's coming up here. So Cricket
Bunny
is
will-
having a terrible time.
Ah,
As they talk, Bunny looks over to Cricket, and then just does a fucking double take and goes, "Jesus Christ, man! What happened to your face?"
don't worry about it.
I
What
am
happened to your
worrying about
face? What happened to your face?
it. I don't want to talk about it.
Well, there we go.
Just terrible people, both of you. Anyway, neither of them is noticing you. They're much too concerned with their cow fucking talk.
Let's go bother them.
Hey, guten Tag, brah.
Wow. That's so American. Holy shit. Just. Oh wait, Goose wants to know something.
Why did you give me this? I hate you.
Both of them. Okay, anyway, as Sloth gives his best American expression, which is fair, lives in Seattle, so, Both of them turn in unison towards you. The gnome, not recognizing you at all, being a bit surprised, because right now it's not exactly tourist season. The orc, however, actually, wait, would he recognize any of you? Bunny, I guess.
Yeah.
I have to. Who was there when they rammed the floating van? Sloth wasn't.
I wasn't there.
Gun Bunny wasn't.
Gun Bunny actually wasn't.
Yeah, she wasn't.
The only one there was Cricket.
Cricket. What?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Cricket is at least easy to recognize. So yeah, the orc looks to you, looks at Gun Bunny, looks at Sloth, doesn't really recognize you, but you look very suspicious. Then looks at Cricket and immediately recognizes him. You know, from
Cricket will sneeze.
from some Hobobo's vidcast, and then he remembers you from the van incident.
Always good to meet a fan, but
I mean, regardless of whether he recognizes you or not, you three look like Shadowrunners. You don't look like tourists, especially not Gun Bunny.
Bunny is in his casual gear.
Oh, is he? Okay, then never mind.
He's not just gonna walk around everywhere looking like a full-on cyber ninja.
I'm not sure with you. I'm never sure with you. Okay, no, if he's in... Connor using Google Translate there, I think?
Yes.
It's not bad, actually. That's pretty much spot on. For
What?
how's the Cossack's talk? Just very...
Oh no, this is like a rating 2 Skillsoft or Linguasoft rather. It's kind of trash. It's basically just Google Translate.
Google Translate is pretty damn good nowadays.
Yeah, you're right. Nowadays.
And it's not Babelfish anymore. If you want to use Babelfish, we can use Babelfish. Let's not though.
Oh, Babelfish is fun.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm not gonna let him talk in German because that would be annoying because I have to say everything twice. Let's just assume he speaks German and you translate for the others for the first sentences.
Sure, man.
So yeah, the orc turns towards you, says something to the dwarf. I'll be back in a moment. Then goes towards you guys and says, not that well, if I'm honest. You I know. And he points to Cricket. But
Hey man, none of these guys speak German, and I'm working off like a real off the brand Skillsoft. You mind if we like switch to English?
he does so.
Thanks, man.
No problem. Well, as I said, I know you. You two I do not know, but guessing by your company, we're in the same line of work, I assume?
Yeah, we're totally like cow breeders and stuff, man.
yeah. Yeah,
Well,
I've done a fair bit of cow breeding in my time.
Oh, this is just something I do to help out my family. I'm on vacation.
That's fair. Hey, you know a guy that goes by Spiritus Santos?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Yeah! This fucked up shit happened. You might want to like have this whole conversation in private.
He holds up a hand before you say any more because that dwarf is listening in.
That dwarf waves at you.
Hey, look, man.
Hello. What do you want today?
You remind me of somebody else I know.
Oh shit, do you know Rochi?
Honey waves. Hi, rural Rochi.
Oh, Rochi is a family nickname.
Yeah.
Why do you sound like an Arabic used car salesman?
Because the person playing me has had awful sleep lately and cannot decide on a way to do the accent.
What is this, fucking a
Oh yeah. That makes sense. Happens to me all the time. Don't worry about it.
Honestly, yes.
The fuck is this?
I have a very diverse family. It makes for very confusing accents.
They're all over the place.
With very free-loved dwarves.
Well, technically they're all gnomes. So they're even smaller.
Alright, cool.
Actually, as you look over to the next farmhouse, the next farmhouse over, it says Kakalak Farms. And if it's at least the same size as the farmers you're in front of, if not a bit bigger. If you wanted to guess who has more money, it's those guys.
Nice.
Well,
So yeah, we just wanted to like talk to you about an old work associate. You know,
Yes. Yes, I
nothing
can.
crazy, man.
No, it's probably something crazy when that Italian asshole is involved. All right. Well, where are my manners? Where are my manners? And he holds out a hand. I'm Jörg.
Nice to meet you.
Yes.
My name's
hi,
Sloth.
Jörg.
Well then, come in. We'll talk in private. We'll finish our talk later. He calls over to, not Rochi.
Not Rochi just kind of waves him off.
Just dismissively. Just, whatever.
Yeah, more like the, yeah, you got your business, whatever, dude.
Yeah,
We'll
but
talk about cow fucking later.
I'm gonna do with my cow what I want. Yeah. Blar.
Yeah, because I mean, what would be the point of owning a cow if you can't watch it fuck?
Exactly. Especially if you own like a prize steer.
People pay top dollars to watch cows fuck.
Anyway, as you walk towards the house proper, Jörg just keeps doing a bit of small talk, and just, the farm is supposed to be collectively owned by the whole town to make us all money and sustain us. Those guys own like a fifth of it, all by themselves. Fucking crazy.
Oh man, trying to be their own little Amish double A, huh?
Yeah. Now we need a bit of variation in the gene pool, for breeding purposes. They don't want that. They want to keep it inside the herd. Like that's healthy.
How you get like hair lip cow babies with eyes way too close together?
I'm sure they taste fine.
He
though.
looks into the distance for a bit, like some terrible
Or is that
memory
how that
surfaces. And he shakes out of it and just, yeah. Yes, that is a risk they take.
Gonna have like fucking cows have eyes reenactment or some shit.
Well,
Cows have.
make your way inside. He opens the door for you. Big old farm door, like ridiculously solid wood. Real wood, mind you.
Holy shit.
Woohoo,
Yeah,
fancy.
this place is all natural. And let's face it, they have the money.
Was fucking walk out to the woods, cut down a tree, make a fucking chair, jackass. The Amish way.
He points down a hallway, and just down that hallway to the right there is a little meeting room. Just wait in there for me. I have to tell my family I'll be busy for a bit.
Cool.
Feel free to take refreshments.
Ooh. What do you got?
Well, as you go inside, you immediately smell home-cooked food, fresh bread,
Oh shit.
little like dumplings, all that fine stuff.
Ooh.
Again, something you don't smell all that much in Seattle. Actual meat and sausage.
Next, you'll be telling me they have
Fuck.
actual water without iodine in it.
Sloth grabs some actual iodine. Sloth grabs some food, sits at the table, pulls out his gun and holds it under the table. Out of view.
Oh,
Sits
Cricket
facing
is
the door.
going to get a real ass glass of milk.
Yeah, they also have that.
Holy shit.
In fact, there's a ton of milk. Because,
Bunny's
that's-
gonna get that too.
And it,
Ooh.
and it don't
This is
have
good. Cow juice.
yeah, and
Ouch.
it doesn't even have that many It doesn't even have any preservatives in it neither.
Can you even drink that?
I don't know. I'm gonna find out.
Here's where we find out that Cricket is
I'm gonna
also
stand back
lactose
in case you
intolerant.
explode.
Probably not the worst thing I put in my body. Today.
Yeah.
Here's where we find out that Cricket is also lactose intolerant. So,
Like, to a deathly degree.
oh yeah, he just dies.
Immediately shits himself to death.
What's going on?
Worth it.
Just takes off like a fucking rocket.
Today I may die, but it will also be the first time I truly live.
What a terrible, terrible, terrible death that would be.
Oh, absolutely.
My entire life, but today I live.
As he shits out 30 odd years of heavy drugs.
Oh God.
Anyway, yeah. Who are you pointing your gun at?
Oh, I'm sitting at the table, with so I can look directly at like the entrance in. I have my gun under the table and I have it pointed at the door.
Ah, fair enough. So just standard paranoia. Got it.
Pretty much.
I get it. That's fair. Not exactly the Amish way, but, I get it. Anyway, after about 10 minutes, Jörg comes back through the door, closes it behind him, and locks it. And then he, sits down, looks under the table, sees your gun, looks back up the table.
When he like sits down and I see like both of his hands are empty, I actually pull the gun from under the table and put it back in my jacket.
Ah, okay. Well, very polite.
Secretly, I assume.
No,
just
we're all Shadowrunners here.
yeah.
Yeah, fair.
You all know. He doesn't even comment on it, because, strange house, rich family, it's fine.
Out in the middle of fuck ass nowhere with no matrix signal.
Yeah, it's probably very hard on you, and he can tell you're like some sort of decker or something with all your head holes and cables and
5
shit.
fucking holes in the side of my head.
Yeah,
Jesus.
you're not exactly inconspicuous.
I don't think any of us are.
Yeah. So he looks at all of you while he takes a piece of bread and just makes himself a sandwich. So I assume you ran into my former, let's call him colleague. What happened?
He got his hands on like some real blackware, nanotech. Tried to kill our friend with it. Frizzle, the dwarf guy.
Yeah, we want to know where the fuck he got this.
I remember him. The
And
one
then he
that
exploded.
the small guy who shot me in the stomach. I remember him.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Yes.
Obviously nice enough not to finish the job.
Oh yes. Thank him for that. If you see him again, will you? Very considerate. You don't see that too often in our field of work.
He's currently in traction, getting taking a tack job to get his nerves repaired. They had to basically hook him up to a car battery to burn out the nanites. He's pretty fucked up.
I can't
But also
imagine.
pretty cool.
I can't imagine.
Never know you could use a car battery for that.
So, we came, to tell you about how Mr. Spirito Santos had like this whole crazy plan for revenge on you and your other teammate. We already talked to her; she's fine.
I was wondering. I was wondering how you found me.
What was fucked up, however, was that not only was his comlink sabotage, but he had a Cortex bomb planted in his head he didn't know about.
Now that part doesn't surprise me. If he got the stuff I think he got, then the Cortex bomb would have to be expected. Except by him, because quite frankly, he was a bit of an idiot.
Well,
Right.
yeah, that's obvious.
He takes a bite of the sandwich, chews a bit, then swallows, and then continues. All right. I can give you the short version. Not the long one, because, quite frankly, I don't want to wake up with a cortex bomb in my head. Let me just...
That's pretty fair.
A couple years ago, actually not a couple, several, almost a decade ago, Jesus, almost a decade ago, I was employed by a research facility back in Germany. They made some major breakthroughs in, I think, handling cyberpsychosis, stuff like that. They wanted to, repair it, or made it so it doesn't happen, or even maybe cure it in a later stage. Like, gotta be honest, bit out of my field of expertise.
Right.
Now, those nanite things were responsible for that. And I probably let slip in a talk with Spirito that they exist, that I worked for them, etc., etc. Say what you want about him. He had a good ear. He listened. He probably didn't listen to me telling him about the, weird cortex bomb thing going on and how they get rid of witnesses. Oh well. So, seeing how you had to burn the nanites out, I assume they were already activated.
Yeah, apparently they've been in for a while.
Yep.
Yes.
And do all kinds of shit.
Oh yes, they would be prototypes. Like I said, almost a decade ago, they were just beginning to develop them. I suppose in the years that followed, they made it into a working thing and produced enough to actually inject someone with them.
I mean, that's pretty much where we stand right now, so yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's troubling, though. Because the last time I worked with these people, presuming they're still the same people, and Spirito just didn't straight up stole them, they weren't eager to have field tests, especially not field tests of this sort. Like injecting some random Shadowrun, that's hardly an experiment worthy of, anything worthwhile.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure ownership changed hands.
That would be unfortunate, to say the least.
Got any names that start with
Yeah,
H?
it was kind of unfortunate.
Names? No,
So-
they never gave me real names. I can give you an address, but it's just
Anything that starts with an H. That's the only thing we've got to go on.
Got about halfway through. Got about a syllable into the word before the cortex bomb went off.
yes, that does sound about right. There's a reason I only worked for them for one job, and I made sure I didn't know any details whatsoever.
Not even what H might be.
Well, H might be a lot of things. I don't think the name of the laboratory started with an H, but that can be changed. I could give you an address of where the place was in Germany, and maybe you can look it up once you're outside the field.
Serve it up, man.
It's a place to start.
I'll write it down for you.
Shit.
However, you should be very careful when it comes to this, because even though I don't know any details, and I will not try to find out, these people were well connected. And I mean connected in a megacorp sense.
Any idea on anything more specific than that?
Oh god, no, I don't want to die. That was as far as I went in my research. As soon as I saw the amount of money that got funneled into it, I was out. I'm not suicidal. She eats a sandwich.
Take another bite of the sandwich.
Actually, he only took 2 bites, and now the sandwich is gone.
He's an orc.
Yeah, he's an orc.
Big old chompers.
They don't make bread loaves in orc size, sadly.
He baked his own bread.
No, he didn't.
Sure. Oh.
It was made by Jebediah.
Yeah, not all the family are orcs. You know? Unlike Rochi's family, who was so obsessed with keeping the bloodline pure and clean, they're probably all dwarves. And
Oh
gnomes.
god.
They just want to be pure.
I just want to be clean.
Just want to be clean.
Right.
The family of tiny Danny DeVitos.
Don't give away his
I
family
love it.
lineage and backstory. Fuck off.
The unearthed Rochi lore.
He's actually the up and coming head of a megacorp.
Oh, he's like the heir to some like Bavarian barony or some shit.
Yeah. Something like that.
Oh no, that'd be terrible.
It would be great.
Oh, it would be so bad.
No. His grandpa bought a square foot of land in Ireland and was then given the title of Lord.
No. We know Rochi is more rich in history. He is a profounding character
Oh yes, yeah.
to confuse and bedazzle.
Bedazzle.
It's like Temi Village. Rochi has a very deep and important history. And then nothing. No details.
You don't get the rest until
don't-
you've
there's no
uncovered.
rest. There's nothing.
Yeah, you need to work your way into Rochi history, and then you will understand.
I'm a master's in Rochi history.
Yeah.
Only
Anyway.
then will you understand. Once you've taken the 3-year course of Rochi history.
Anyway, so with that, he stands up and says, "All right, I'll look into my files, find the address. You're free to just wait here, eat some more, or you could do me a small favor.
Hmm?
Well, you saw the guy I talked with outside.
Yeah.
Can you talk some sense into him? Tell him why you shouldn't just inbreed a bunch of cows, which are worth more than any of us?
No, isn't that how it works?
It's... No!
Bunny reaches out and pats.
You sure?
Bunny reaches out and pats him on the shoulder. We're sure, buddy. We're sure.
Also, he reaches into one of his pockets and pulls out a small paper package, which he throws over to Cricket.
Who will catch it?
Will you though?
Probably.
Fair enough.
Hopefully.
Roll for it?
Let's see.
Let's roll a d2.
He's got like a pretty good agility.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's super allergic right now.
He's inside.
It's only it's only a moderate one, so it's
Fair
only like a
enough.
-2 to my die pool or
Oh,
something.
that's pretty rough, actually.
What a horrible allergy.
No, that's like some pretty shitty hay fever. That's like runny nose, giant red eyes.
Yeah, the ones I get. Ugh.
The saddest looking elf you've ever seen.
Yep.
I got a success.
Fairly. Yeah, you
I
catch.
just rolled gymnastics because
Yeah,
I
you
figured
catch
that would be
it.
fine.
You catch it, and you. Well, you won't know the name of it, but it says anti-allergic pills, like against hay fever and stuff.
Antihistamine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some of those over-the-counter things. And
Oh, sweet pills.
Yeah, Jörg goes, Those will help with the allergy. Trust me on that.
I will unscrew the lid and just get a mouthful of them.
Just one will be in. Never mind.
Well, I was gonna say that there's some
Bunny
kind of
just
thing that works.
looks over at him and goes,
Jackets, bills.
you don't
Alright,
know what.
let me at him.
Quicken is the kind of guy who would drink like 10 Monster Energies for 80 hours of constant energy.
Yes.
Yep.
That's how that works.
Yes. That's how it works. I can confirm that.
Yeah, Jörg kind of rolls his eyes, then unlocks the door and leaves.
Just like a fucking gallon of 5-hour energy.
Just terrible. Drink 6 5-hour energy for 30 hours of energy.
Or
30-hour
is it,
energy.
3 hours of a shitload of energy.
3 hour too much energy.
Drink 10 and you'll never be tired again.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Anyway.
I've always wondered, if you drink half of one, do you get 1.5 hours of energy?
Not how
or
that-
3 hours of some energy?
Not how that works.
I've tried emailing the company, but they won't reply.
What if you mix it with NyQuil?
Yeah, do they cancel
All the
each other
time,
out?
all the time.
Mix Dayquil. What happens? You mix Dayquil with NyQuil.
All the time, all the time.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Anyways, yeah.
go outside and find the weird fucking roach man.
He probably went inside the house. Inside his own magnificent house.
Hey, Johnny McNomie.
You're just yelling in front of his house?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, we know how this family operates.
It takes a moment, but the door opens. There is a very small gnome girl there, but she is quickly scooped up and put out of the way by the familiar dwarf from before.
Also,
I forgot what accent I was in.
also, wait. Now that you're closer to the house and can actually see it and look a bit inside, everything's dwarf-sized. From the door to the height of the ceiling.
Oh dear.
Like if you want to go in there, you have to duck.
Yeah, I'm not. That's why I was outside. So your neighbor hired me to break your kneecaps.
What?
Nah, not really. He just wanted me to talk to you about the whole like kissing cousin cows.
Besides, I'm the one who would be breaking
Yeah, apparently you're not
kneecaps.
supposed to do that shit.
Damn, it's always the hot ones, isn't it?
Yeah, so anyways, he wanted me to talk to you about like genetics and stuff. So like I'll admit I'm not like an expert cow breeder, but I know a bit about a lot of stuff. And if you like have cows that keep having sex with inside the family, you start having like congenial genetic diseases. And your cows start getting super sick and they start being worth a lot less money.
No, I know, but the problem is, he's trying to get us to, breed the cows with, fucked up cows.
Fucked up cows?
Genetically modified, in extreme way cows.
I mean, sounds like you'll end up with fucked up cows if you keep going this way, but what do I know?
I mean, like, everybody's a little genetically modified, man. You're genetically modified.
I'm
Wait, shit, am I genetically modified?
I'm a
Yeah.
whole ass
Okay.
dwarf.
Yeah, but you're still like somewhere down at the base of your genetics, it's base human that got modified when the whole awakening stuff happened.
Yeah. We'll argue about history later. It's just, if he wants us to breed the cows with other cows, it's fine, but he just needs... It needs to not be like the Supremo fucked up cows. I'm fine with other cows. It's just the fucked up cows. Have you seen... What were they called? Bulgarian blues? Dutch blues?
Belgian blues.
Belgian blues.
Bro, I'm from Seattle. I haven't seen a cow in like 10 years.
I haven't seen a Bulgaria
Imagine
ever.
a cow on steroids, and then like keep adding steroids
So,
until you get an indescribable mass of meat.
So you got like
That sounds dope as fuck, though.
Someone pointing at Bunny.
Okay.
It's not dope. It's very bad.
Okay,
They will
so,
crush
like,
themselves.
What you're already doing is just like genetic selection, man. You're just like specifically choosing the cows that you want to have, that you want to propagate certain traits of, and breeding them together. It's already artificial selection. What like genetic modification does is that, but with like a petri dish.
I get it, but
It just seems kind of gross and weird.
it seems kind of gross and weird, and I was kind of hoping that a different group of people who had another group of cows that weren't so fucked up would just, want to, let the cows fuck.
I brought you some more cubes.
Yeah, just let the cows fuck.
I'm trying to hold out just a little bit longer in case they pick up the phone,
I mean, I guess, but at the end of the day, you got beggars can't be choosers if it doesn't work out, little man.
I know. It's just frustrating.
I get you. You got your whole way of life, and you don't want it getting fucked up and stuff.
No, it's not the way of life. It's the cows.
The cows, man.
Heirloom cows.
Heirloom cows.
Oh, I
How
see.
the fuck do you pass cows down through generations? I thought they didn't live that long.
Very carefully.
No.
Hush now, Cricket. Go drink your Coke.
Hush now,
Oh.
Cricket. Go drink your NyQuil.
Also, you got like a shitload of money, and I'm kind of familiar with how like the whole Amish thing works. You're not like opposed to having technology used, you just don't want to use it yourself, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So like, why don't you invest some of the money you got to have like like some cows tube grown that are relatively unaltered?
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
I mean,
Why don't you use a little bit of that money you have to just contact those people with the less fucked up cows and go, if I give you lots of money, will you let cows fuck?
I have already contacted the ones with the non-fucked up cows.
so actually, why aren't
Do
they
not
calling you
patronize
back?
me.
Why aren't they calling you back, little buddy?
I have no idea. Maybe they're busy. Fuck. I don't know. I don't delve into their business like you guys certainly do.
Hey man, we're getting paid to do this shit. Don't worry about it. Anyway,
Okay.
Coops, I wrote you some more stuff. Just saying.
Look. Let me read the thing. Why do you do this to me, Hoon? I fucking... Like, I can't have these cows getting mixed with, like, the outside breed of cows. The fucked up outside breed of cows.
I mean, like, cow breeds are just, like, more inbred than other kinds of cows. They're kind of like dogs, man.
You got a point.
Wait, but then it shouldn't be a problem to inbreed your cows. If all the cows
you
are
don't wanna
already
inbreed
kind of
them too
inbred.
much. You should get something called a genetic funnel, which means you get, like, congenital diseases, like undersized hearts and bone diseases and shit.
Anyway,
Which
you
is
got
a
any-
Retard.
concern.
You got any pictures of these fucked up cows anyway?
Sure, let me just, wait, would you like to come in?
No, because I like my spine be able to stand straight.
You can lay on your belly. You're a big boy.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem.
It's
Just-
okay. We can get on our knees.
Just
I've got
crawl-
plenty of exercise
Just,
doing that.
just crawl in and kneel in the living
I
room.
bet
I'll
you
be
do.
right there.
I'll be right back.
Also, this is clearly this whole farmhouse is clearly a 3-story building made into a 5-story building because they're dwarves.
They're gnomes.
Yeah, it's even better. They
He
don't
comes
need
back. Hmm.
It's like a puppet house. But gigantic.
He comes back with pictures of well-known cow breeds. Like, the one he shows you first is a Japanese Kobe beef cow.
Ooh.
Time to look shit up.
Yeah, what do those guys look like?
Let me send you a picture. I got one. Look at this motherfucker. Clean cut, soft boy.
Yeah.
Those cows like that, they're used to cushier conditions, and I worry that they won't, if I breed my cows with those cows. I own 20% of these cows. It's just, the children are going to be too soft. They're not going to be able to stand the winter. They're not going to be able to make it against all the different diseases of this local area. It's another one of my concerns.
Where were
Nah,
these cows
man,
from
I get
again?
it. That's actually the reason why they did the whole fucking genetic GMO thing in the first place.
Yeah, get stronger breeds.
But I know that you want to keep the tradition going, man, and it's also gross and weird because it is admittedly kind of gross and weird. And I'm saying this as a dude that's had my skull cracked open to have extra gray matter pumped in. It's super gross and weird.
Talking about cow sex.
Yeah. He
I
had
mean,
he had the cow sex brain tissue. I just stuffed in there.
Sure. Let's go with that. Anyways.
Sloth will just erase a whole bunch of memories after this. Just, okay, cow sex, gone. All gone. Don't need it. Never needed it.
No more cow sex.
No need for cows.
Just slide to the left. It's gone. Goodbye, memories.
But as I understand, this entire farmstead was created for the purpose of providing for the town at large, right?
Yeah.
To make sure everybody's taken care of, to come together as a community, right?
Yeah.
And I get that. Back in Seattle, we've got plenty of anarchist compounds that, despite the name anarchist, it's big and scary. Ooh, they live a lot like you guys, and mostly just work together as a community to make it through life without having to rely on fucking megacorps.
Of course, those people wouldn't have the money to even buy one cow.
Yeah. Not the point. But at the same time, your friend Hawk, he comes from these kinds of places. He knows where you're coming from. It is probably also looking to make sure that the cows aren't also super fucked up and horrible death mutants and stuff, or too weak. He cares about the community just as much as you do. He cares about the traditions being able to survive because traditions are carried on through people. And sometimes, if traditions want to survive, they need to change a little. Not a lot, but just to make it through the times. Like breeding a cow to be more resilient in the winter.
You got a point. I was too quick to, hop on his case. I've been stressed out lately. You know how it is when you got new kids and...
I get it, man. Just, I'm sure he's willing to see your side of the fence. Just work with him instead of against him,
Yeah, I lost sight of the whole community. I was too caught up in the cows. I really messed up. I better apologize.
Hey, you haven't messed up yet. Have fun, little man.
By the way,
you too. Stay safe.
Hey.
By the way, if you look
And,
up,
Give him a thumbs up.
If you see my cousin, tell him hi in your skis.
Don't worry, we will.
tell him hi.
In your skeeziest voice.
Yes.
Yeah, don't worry, we will.
We will.
Also, if you
Thanks. You'll know exactly what it means.
if you guys look up just a bit, almost every window in the house has eyes looking out of it towards you, and they all look like Rochi. Every single one of those people looks like
that's uncanny.
Rochi.
I love it.
Sloth,
as-
you can see like the transition of emotions on Sloth's face. He's like, "Aw, adorable kids." Then he realizes they all look like Roach, and you can see like the uncanny valley effect just passing over like a fucking shadow.
You guys have never actually seen Rochi's face. Fuck off. But as so, it's just a bunch of like shadowed faces and little eyes.
Yeah, like
that's
Rochi.
not helping.
But the little the little gnome girl that had answered the door runs back and hugs onto her dad's leg. She was promptly picked up and she waves at you guys happily, as he waves you guys by as well.
Also, face in shadow. Just
Bunny
the eyes
waves and
kind of
waves at
visible.
both of them as well, with a happy little smiley on his mask.
He can blatantly hear her talking about bunnies
It's good.
as the door is closed.
I imagine Rochi's face like, you know, the little black mage from Final Fantasy IX, or
Yeah.
the
No.
one from Final
Vivi?
Fantasy 1. Yeah, Vivi.
Yeah.
Just black with a pair of yellow eyes just glowing outside.
Ah,
You know
Man,
Kingdom
that was,
Hearts,
like,
right?
First time in a while where nobody had to die.
Yeah, he's also in Kingdom Hearts. I know, but
Yeah, but the
Weird.
thing is, he basically looks like a Heartless in a cloak.
Yeah.
I love him.
Nice. You get more Rochi. You got to see a lot of Rochi.
Oh god.
Rochi
He
doesn't.
will be able to smell it on you the next time you meet.
Oh god.
Rochi's cousin doesn't like Kobe beef cows because they're only fed grass, and that makes them fucking wimps. They're only fed the
They're too weak to survive.
Yeah, they get massaged and they're so soft. Those fucking pussies. You don't want that.
Look at that good soft boy, though.
He tastes delicious.
just a very depressed sounding sloth. I bet he tastes delicious.
And one time I had a fucking job that paid me well enough that I could eat Kobe beef on a regular basis. Now I eat fucking canned dog food with fucking soy flavoring. God damn it.
You can afford soy flavoring?
It's the problem of moral
I
backbone.
think you have too much money, man.
Yeah, that is settled.
Once they walk right from the house, Sloth like gives a thumb up to Hawk when he's sitting on the porch.
To Yerk, you mean?
Yerks. Isn't Hawk his last name?
His last name is Hoch.
Oh, never mind. Fuck
His
it.
family has a different name because he grew up in Germany.
Ah,
weirdo.
I give a thumb up to Yurts. Who's
Well, you know,
probably, like, something.
The Amish version of German, you know, Pennsylvania Dutch, has a lot more in common with English nowadays than German. So
Yeah.
I figured that would get worse if you go to 2077 or 2072 or wherever we are.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, Jörg comes. Yeah, waits for you on the porch with a paper block in hand, like a paper. Fuck, what's the-
Notepad.
Notepad. Thank you. A paper notepad in hand. Found the address for you.
Cool. He'll work with you now, by the way.
Oh, great. Has he told you who he wants to breed with? Like breed with?
Nah, he just said some other like non-modified cow herd.
Ah, jeez.
Yeah, because he wants that all natural shit.
Oh, God.
You know how it is.
Yeah, I know. You think I can make him believe that all rocks are natural?
I mean, probably.
What?
All rock are right now an extinct version of cows. They were really fucking large.
Yup.
They were like gigantic cattle in medieval Europe, and then they died out. People tried. People are trying to bring them back.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not.
I'm a try.
But he's willing to listen to you now.
Great. Huh. Man,
Cow the size of man.
thank cows. Because normal cows aren't the size of man.
Well, cow whose back is where the top of man's head is.
I mean,
Riding cows, gotcha.
Big ass cows.
big cows.
Cows
yeah.
I ride into battle.
Big old
Yep.
cows. Anyway, yeah, Jörg looks fairly happy. Well, as happy as a German can look. So, not at
He
all.
looks vaguely less depressed than usual.
He looks vaguely less bloodthirsty. More ambivalent about life in general.
Yeah,
You still see the little glowing eyes staring at you from the windows.
Oh yeah, they're still looking at you.
So, complete indifference to whether he lives or dies. Got it.
Exactly.
I gotta say, I kind of see why I live here. It's been like a week since we started this trip, and I haven't seen a single person die this entire time. It's pretty great.
I know. I'm almost getting the shakes or something. It's unnatural.
Sloth very subtly takes a step away from Bunny.
Not
Very
those
subtly.
kinds of shakes.
Not the kill shakes.
Silly sloth.
Not the kill shakes, just the tired of seeing no death shakes. There's several distinct shakes within Gun Bunny.
Exactly. I mean, it's almost like I can feel there's supposed to be murder and misery going on all around me, but there's nothing, and it's making me anxious. Like, what's the world hiding?
Jörg gives you the notepad, gives Sloth the notepad, and goes, "Should I be worried about your colleague here?"
No, I'm
Probably
fine.
not.
I just need to get back to the city.
I mean, who isn't?
Okay, I'm gonna be fucking real here. Gun Bunny is like cybered up, like bioed up to the gills here, and gets off on hurting people. And Cricket's like a fucking star on like some B tier murder show called Hobo Wars.
Oh, we all know Hobo Wars, don't we? It's like the one thing we all watch.
Oh, yeah. Always good to meet a fan.
Like he points towards the middle of the township to like a big barn like building. Because you see that building? There's a big projector inside, a big trid thing, only one in town. And once a week we go there, like everyone, hundreds of people, and we watch the newest Hobo Wars. Honestly, it brought the town together more than the cows did.
Oh, you can't see it right now, but I'm face palming.
Fantastic. He turns to Cricket. So, when's your rematch against the cracked up Sheik?
The crack sheik of Iran.
I think it's in like 2 weeks. Wait, what day is it again?
It's Wednesday.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Can't wait. You know, we're not technically allowed to bet, against the church, but,
Hold on, Cricket. How do you not know what day it is? You have a fucking calendar in your glasses.
I got,
They
looks
look like
at
they
that.
work right here.
I got glasses?
Yes! The fucking comlink doesn't stop taking time just because there's no signal. How
Oh,
the fuck do you think a watch works,
But
man?
I don't pay attention to
Yeah.
it.
I'd be very surprised if Cricket knew he has glasses on right now.
yep, same.
Wait, I'm wearing my glasses?
Alright, we're going now.
You should have stayed
Bye.
with the Rochi horde.
No.
It was nice to meet you and talk about cow sex with your neighbors.
If you ever need
Cricket.
a vacation, hit me up.
Cricket, Gun Bunny, Sloth, do either of you guys look back at the Rochi house?
Yeah.
I do.
There is, in one window, you can see a poster with there used to be a face there, but now there is a poster that says "Go Cricket Go."
Hell yeah.
Aww.
Hell yeah.
Part of me just wants to have you watched by little yellow eyes constantly from now on.
Yeah.
Like, somewhere in a corner, there's always a little Rochi.
God, I need to buy a flamethrower.
It's a veritable
Wait, Rochi
infestation.
wasn't? looking on it, or wasn't, or hasn't been watching every move we do.
Oh no, he
Yeah,
doesn't have
like,
the,
that's
he doesn't have
Less
the time.
benevolent
Surprise me.
Jesus.
He doesn't have the time. He has a busy job as a nurse.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to
He's
do
been
any...
too busy to get back to his roots,
So,
watching over people.
well, you got your info. It's like it's a random address somewhere in Frankfurt. In the what are they called now? The German Allied States.
Ooh, we're
Something like
going
that?
to Europe.
You don't know. Well, you don't have to.
God, fuck.
You can look up the. You can, but you can't just look up the address.
When we get back to the fucking city.
Yeah.
I don't remember what fucking state we're in.
Wherever Kansas is in. Not Kansas. It's Kansas City. Is Kansas City in Kansas? I'm not actually sure.
Yes. Kansas City is in fact in Kansas.
Well, it
Look.
could be somewhere else.
Exactly. I mean, come on. You guys have a Denmark over there.
Especially in 2072.
No, Kansas City is in Missouri.
Yeah. Is it? Okay.
I just had a fucking aneurysm. What?
Let's see.
Kansas City is in Missouri.
Oh god.
Yeah, he's right. You are in Missouri.
Why?
There's also Kansas City in Kansas.
Yeah, it kind of goes across
Right,
the state a little bit, so half of Kansas City is not in Kansas.
Cool.
Hi,
no,
Kansas.
anyway, no, I remember because Missouri in Shadowrun got kind of bisected when the CSA came back into existence. So the south is
America, explain.
yeah. So the south of Missouri is just CSA territory, and the north is still UCAS.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I remember that. Anyway, so you're going back to
Makes
Kansas.
sense.
You're going back to Kansas City, presumably to like go back across the country to Seattle. Do you want to do anything else?
Before we actually leave, I'm gonna look up this fucking address.
Steal some cows.
No.
Bunny's not gonna steal a cow. He is, however, gonna try and pet one.
Oh,
Hops the fence, all the gnomes just sitting there watching as Gun Bunny tries to safely approach a fucking cow.
No, Bunny's gonna go over to them, knock on the door. Wait for
okay.
someone to answer, of course.
The little girl answers, and she is quickly picked up again and put aside by the roachy cousin.
You also
Oh, hey, what's up?
Hello. Real quick before we leave, can I pet one of the cows?
He looks at you for
You don't
just
know where those things have been.
He looks at you just dead on for the hot second. Looks up at you, dead on for a hot second. I can do you one better.
I can let you fuck one.
Bunny's emote eyes go bigger. What do you got in mind?
He will take Gun Bunny to the barn, and he will let Gun Bunny
Watch
bottle
the
feed
cows
the
fuck?
babies.
Oh
No.
my god. Bunny is gone for half an hour, and when he comes out, he's got this
Crying uncontrollably.
Yep, he's crying uncontrollably. Tears are streaming out from underneath his mask, and his mask has just the biggest, most wobbly, shiny anime eyes on it.
He just saw cow sex. No.
It was so
Yeah, I
romantic.
remember the first time I saw cows fuck.
It was so romantic. They let their children watch and all. Truly,
Hope you had a good time.
truly.
It was nice to meet you, Bunny. You were very gentle with the babies.
It was so fragile, so sweet,
They're hardier than they look.
tiny.
Behold, the apex herbivore of the world.
No.
Tiny and sweet and fragile.
The most fearsome of all creatures.
To
Gun
yeah,
Bunny
to grass
falls in
at
love with
least.
cows.
Yep.
New memory saved. Eating the babies!
Okay. So, in that half an hour, the rest of you presumably do nothing? Just stand there?
You guys can join in feeding baby cows.
I'm gonna be signing autographs, I assume.
You can.
Yeah.
You
You
can
know,
totally.
For my adoring fans.
Oh, hey, Mitch. Roll me a D500.
Okay.
500. Wow.
Man, I love how this whole Hobo Wars side thing that started as an excuse for why you couldn't get to one session has just become like a major character
You
development.
Yeah.
You get 336 new yen for the
Nice.
autographs. Just people just leave you like tidbits of new yen
Oh, God.
Aw.
Nice.
and some candy from the kids who don't have money.
They probably shaped it to be like little e-pills.
Yeah.
No, they didn't.
Yes,
Those are
they
Hey,
did.
come on.
Those are Amish kids. They're not
They've
that.
seen
Yeah,
the
we
Hobo
watch
Wars.
Hobo Wars.
Doesn't mean they're that corrupted by the outside world.
They've seen what you take.
Yeah, exactly. It's a major thing in Hobo Wars.
Fair
You can't
enough.
win sober.
Yeah, fair enough. They give you like
Kicked out for
little
not-
little pills with like smileys and nice pictures on it, and they
Oh,
look.
good
They kind of say, "Sorry, it's not actual drugs. It's just sugar."
Aw.
Aww.
I mean, close enough.
That's so cute, though.
Gunbunny probably leaves with an actual apple.
Oh my god.
Oh,
He's just
shit.
staring at it, holding it in both hands. He's just staring at it all the way back to the car.
It's a pristine apple, like red,
He was in.
red, juicy. Looks like it was in a cartoon.
He was promptly informed that it was a gift from the daughter of Rochi Amish Edition.
He holds it like it's a baby bird.
Rochi Amish edition.
Yes.
She thought he was. She likes bunnies, okay?
No, it's I just
Oh, that's cute.
now I think of Rochi's family like a series of action figures, all with different outfits, and that's like
Rochi
Amish,
Amish.
That's how
policeman,
similar they look.
firefighter,
Rochi Heartfelt Daughter Edition.
Yeah!
astronaut, and then it burned up on
Everywhere you
astronaut
go,
after
there will
re-entry.
be Rochi. You will never escape.
Star Wars
No matter
version
where
of
you go,
Rochi.
there's at least one Rochi. Scientists say there's at least one Rochi at least 1 meter away from you, no matter where you are.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
In fact, if you get a microscope strong enough, if you go down far enough, it's all Rochis all the way down.
I'm just
Yeah.
waiting for the end of the session where Connor's like, and how much would a flamethrower be?
He knows that's in the books. They have a price.
yeah. You can look
Yeah,
it
they're
up.
just kind of a pain to get.
Yeah,
'cause
fair
they're
enough.
super illegal.
Yeah, but they have a price.
Which personally I think is lame.
I mean, you could make
Even
your
the
own.
Flamethrowers of all things are illegal.
Lots of things are illegal. Like, in fact, all the weapons you carry all the time are sort of prohibited.
Are sort of super illegal.
I mean,
and,
yeah,
like,
but
half
those
of where
kill
you have
people and
inside
they
of
go
your
shooty
body.
bang.
But yeah, you can make your own flamethrower for like if you want to. I mean, what do you need? You need
Exactly.
like a can of like insect spray and a lighter. There you go.
Yeah, exactly. Boom, flamethrower.
Yeah. I want to see some of you use that. Like one of you use that in combat though. Like that
Only
one.
if it has the stats of an actual flamethrower.
It probably wouldn't. It would have less range and less fire, and be generally just a shit weapon. Anyway, once you're outside the field, Sloth can look up that address. Like I said, it's somewhere in Frankfurt. It's a laboratory complex. It looks very civilian from what you can find. They even have like a public matrix site where they look for like more talent and the usual mumbo jumbo about like, ooh, we develop new medicine and bionics and blah blah blah.
We are vegan and anti-animal and no cruelty.
Oh, and also gluten free.
They're very the only gluten-free laboratory in all of Europe. Yes. No, but you know what I mean. They're being painted as like very goody two shoes. They're not officially affiliated with any megacorp or anything.
That's sus.
It's very sus.
I heard
mean-
officially.
I mean, yeah, that's their public like presence. Like it's not they don't have armed guards in front of the labs or anything, right?
Who owns the company?
Officially, or do you want to do some more research?
More research.
Research, yes. Well, as you look deeper and deeper, you find shell company after shell company after shell company. Some of them just clearly made up in a hurry. Like there's one named Compo Global Hyper Meganet.
Oh, what
at
about
about the halfway point? Yes.
What about Genericorp?
Genericorp is not involved because Genericorp has standards. Very generic standards, but standards nonetheless. Genericorp would never develop weapons that work.
Stop that! I can't laugh too much. It hurts.
I'm sorry. Anyway, at the very end of the owner chain, you find that technically it seems to be an independent entity, like untethered from any corporation. Basically, you find a number of question marks.
So which megacorp do you think actually owns this bitch?
Someone who's very, very good at hiding the fact that they own this bitch.
So, Aztec.
No, I can see it. I was also gonna say Eva. Maybe Japanicorp?
Could be.
I could see him in Rocket pulling some shit. Anyways.
With all those shell companies, you actually have a decent chance to like look each of them up and try to find like connections to other things. And maybe triangulate a bit, but that will take time.
I'm gonna call up Dr. Wang. Actually, I'm not gonna call her up yet. Hey kids, who wants to have a vacation in Kansas City for a week?
Woohoo! I'm down.
Hell yeah.
Which half? The half in Kansas or the half in Missouri?
Oh,
Yes.
I'm gonna be working the entire time. Have fun.
I just imagine Kansas City is like once you go over the halfway point, it's like the Shadowlands. It's all dark. It's no sun anymore. So sepia toned. Hyenas roaming the streets.
No. It's not Mexico in a Hollywood movie.
I'm gonna put down the cash for our hotel room for the rest of the week, so I'll have time to start digging through. I'm going to start with like the CEO and board members and their connections, and work my way down.
Right.
Because even if the company's owned by a shell corp of a shell corp of a shell corp, the people running it are a different matter. They actually exist.
Maybe.
Or do they?
Oh, do they?
Bum, bum, bum.
No. If you
Yes, they could be AIs.
if you want to spend the whole week on it, then yes, you will find like definitely connections. Sort of vague, but you'll be able to tell who owns the place. But first, what do the rest of you do for that week? Like, anything of importance?
Not murder anyone.
Hopefully not.
I will try not to, but no promises.
Slowly gain a following of Rochi's family members.
They would probably try and follow you a bit, yeah.
Yep.
Like you hear the sound of like horses clip-clopping on the road.
You just immediately turn around. Go full caveman SpongeBob mode.
At one point outside your hotel, there's a gathering of roaches all holding lighters up in the air.
Anyway, time to start an alien sex cult with the Roaches.
Don't!
We're not reenacting Stranger in a Strange Land. Fuck.
No!
Damn it.
No, there's no weird cult activity. They're very friendly people, hooned. And if anything, some of them will ask cricket questions, while primarily the younger ladies want Gun Bunny around.
Can you show me how... Mr. Cricket, can you show me how to break someone's arm and make it so they don't know it's broken? So they hurt themselves even more when they
I'll
flail
teach them.
around?
I'll teach them all of this nonsense.
Mr. Cricket, one of the best drugs to stop bleeding in a hurry. Asking for a friend.
Mr. Cricket, how do I tell if my dealer stiffed me?
Oh, child. They always do. They always do.
Mr. Bunny, would you like to feed the chickens?
Yes.
Would they bring chickens with them? Just to feed them?
They're tiny. They fit in pocket. I'll be right back. I need to fill up on water.
Actually, in a world where wild animals, like domesticated animals, are sort of a rarity, just carrying chickens around would be a nice way to make money.
Yeah. I
That'd
am
be like
the
a
guard of this
weird
chicken.
flex.
It would be
It's
like
like
an old
having
timey,
like an expensive gold chain, but it's a chicken.
like an old timey freak show, you know? See the chicken, scourge of humanity, almost wiped out by now. Look at its hideous
almost wiped.
beak.
Don't be mean about chickens. Chickens are lovely creatures, especially Buff Orpingtons.
No.
I will fight and die on this hill.
Coops, that's not how you do a freak show. You can't just say, oh look, they're so lovely. No, that's not how you gain customers.
It's not about the freak show. It's about the facts of the chicken and that the chickens are great creatures.
This is why your
I
freak
like
shows. This is why your freak shows all failed. Just saying.
No, not all of them. Some of
Yeah,
them
you
won.
gotta have like a little bit of pomp and circumstance to it, you know?
The freak shows starring me were a success. The freak shows starring the chickens were not, because I was refused to spread misinformation about chickens.
Look at the world's tiniest woman. Look at her dance.
Ha-cha-cha! Ha-cha-cha-cha! That's how Rochi got by through college. Ha-cha-cha! Ha-cha-cha!
Oh, I just figured he became a stripper.
That too. He did many things.
Yes.
College was very expensive.
Gentlemen, throw money on the stage, or she will lose another piece of clothing.
If you throw enough money, you'll even put more clothing. You'll even put the clothing back on.
Ha-cha-cha!
Anyway.
Ha-cha-cha!
So Cricket and Gun Bunny have a little fan club now. Great.
Yeah.
Nothing else happens because Kansas City is a fairly safe place. Plus, with all those children around, it's kind of hard to snipe you.
Bunny is slowly getting used to the peace and calm in the city, and slowly stops being as paranoid.
Anyway,
He only wakes up 5 times at night thinking someone's watching him.
Sloth.
He's wrong every time.
Sloth, after pulling yet another all-nighter of in-depth research into really goddamn obscure ownership of really weird shell companies.
Nothing like a sleep regulator, insomnia, and long haul.
Yeah. You eventually find a small but significant connection to one of the probably real owners of one of the companies.
Oh, thank fucking God.
And it seems that over like 2 or 3 dozen turns and shells, the lab is owned cooperatively by Sadacrop and Horizon in a sort of joint operation.
Oh fuck.
Dual
That's not
custody.
something you see every day.
It's not something recent. Like, this has been done years ago, probably when the companies were on a bit better terms than they are now. But it still holds. Presumably, there's still money in it. Plus, here's the thing. If one of them wants sole, quote-unquote, custody of the laboratory, that's icky. You know, that's an ugly fight in the courts. You don't want that.
And with that bit of information, I'm going to pull up Dr. Wang in a group call with the team.
Slide into her DMs.
Hey, girl.
First of all, it rings a couple times. Then a window opens and Dr. Wang is there, covered in blood, with a surgical mask on. The scalpel still in hand. You've got Wang.
Hey, Doc, are we interrupting something?
What? Oh, the blood.
No, that's
don't
just
know.
what Dr. Wang always looks like.
No, you can't. What? Oh, blood. No. Oh, don't worry. Rochi is sticking the guy back up. Just kind of, what are the words? Fuck. Just
doing cleanup.
No. Oh no, Rochi is just stapling the guy back together. Don't worry about it.
Fair enough. All right, I'm gonna send you a file. It's a compiled record of everything we found so far.
Right. Let me just... Got it. Oh, German made. Huh. You'd expect him to be a bit more resilient. Horizon and SK?
Yup.
Oh dear. Well, I was hoping we could keep it off the street somehow, but no, doesn't look like it. Guess we'll see more of that stuff soon.
You really think you're gonna stop him?
What did you say?
There's a megacorp involved. You really think you're gonna stop him?
Oh no, we will see more of that stuff sooner or later. Probably sooner. Well, nice job all in all. What is it about... Also, where are you?
Kansas City.
Kansas City? Why? Do you see cows?
It's where our next lead led us.
Huh.
Following them trail clues, man.
You know, while you're there, you should go south.
Because we wanted to go to Kansas City, that's why.
You know, while you're there, you should go south, see some cows. They're pretty rare nowadays, but I heard they have some.
You know, you say that, but what if I told you that we're already way ahead of you?
Fair enough. I'll wire you your payment now. And it's in your account.
Oh boy.
Nice.
What did we say? 50K? Or 40?
40K each.
Yeah. Yeah, you get your 40K. Presumably the others get also their 40K, but you can't see that.
Cool.
Like, just wire to your bank accounts.
Ooh.
Well
That
then.
is a shitload of money.
Well then, Mr. Slav. Good work. I will remember it.
40K. I'm gonna have to remember to write that down somewhere because right now I'm not at my computer because I can't sit.
It's fair. Anyway, the doctor goes on. Anything else?
I mean, you got any more questions?
Oh no, don't worry. You helped me a lot. The rest I can probably find out myself.
Cool. I've been awake for like 170 hours. I'm gonna fall into a coma now.
Remember to have a pillow.
I'm already on the carpet. Have a good night.
Dr. Wang hangs up.
Oh man, when both of you guys come back to the fucking hotel room, Sloth is like passed out, face first onto the carpet.
Oh, Bunny.
Understandable.
Cause Sloth just had a fucking long haul crash.
Aw, looks like someone crashed. He bends down, picks him up, and gets him into the bed.
Just throws him out the window.
Tugs him in.
Yeet.
Yeet. Useless. Always sleeping. Yeah.
You couldn't hear it, but there was murder in that laugh.
Yes.
I guess you will stay in Kansas City for like one more day until he wakes up.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to. You can just leave and leave him there.
Why would we? We don't know.
I'd
If
like
I
to
don't know.
see fucking get back. Oh god. Anyways. Yeah, Sloth is gonna be out for like fucking to look this up, but probably like 36 hours. He's gonna be fucking starving when he wakes
So
up.
it's like 2 days.
oh jeez.
Okay, so let's say 2 days. In those 2 days, your hotel room gets visited by a lot of Rochi kids who, poke and prod the unconscious Sloth. Because why not?
Lots of poking and prodding and leaving snacks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as you do.
Yeah, they just threw...
The little girl reads him a story from a book.
Hold
oh,
on.
No.
I need to roll 8d6.
Oh.
Determine how many hours Sloth is gonna be passed out for.
Ooh.
32 hours.
Well, that works.
Yeah.
2 days later, Sloth wakes up in just like in a mountain of candy. With like a very dry tongue and awful taste in his mouth. And, well, bit of a lack of recollection of where exactly he is.
There are storybooks open to like various fairy tales, including Sleeping Beauty,
Yeah, but
Candy,
also,
a blanket.
Yeah, but also like old-timey German fairy tales. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Like
the
the
ones
kid-
where everyone dies.
yeah, like the kid who got burned to death because he played with matches. And the kid who got his fingers snapped off because he kept licking them. Or sucking them. Wholesome. Wholesome stuff.
Very wholesome. It's they showed that they cared.
Exactly.
First thing Sloth does is get like a fucking gallon of water. And some breakfast. A lot of breakfast.
One of the kids actually left you a sandwich there with actual meat and actual butter.
Ooh,
And actual
fancy.
bread.
Oh yeah. Actual like piece of bread loaf.
That disappears in seconds.
Bunny left out some water for you.
That also disappears in seconds. It's like the fucking video of the dog eating a bean burrito in a second.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
You're just in full sky. You're just in full Skyrim.
Inhale.
Just full Skyrim mode.
Yeah.
Just wheel of,
I know that video.
eating a wheel of cheese.
Man, if there's a fucking breakfast buffet at this place, Sloth is going to decimate it.
There should be.
Yeah.
You're at a pretty good hotel.
Nice.
Good enough that they, didn't ask questions about what you're doing there.
Yep.
I don't know where the rest of these fucks are, but Sloth is currently engorging himself.
It's a good question. Where is the rest of you?
Bunny's still at
Probably
breakfast.
also there and also eating a large amount of food.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
just meet in like the buffet area.
Yes.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Bunny's sitting there with like a breakfast smoothie, which he's slurping up through a straw. That he's poked in through the side of his mask.
Sloth
will-
just zombieing in, no
considering-
talking. only eating.
Considering the influx of new money you have, I guess you ordered the expensive stuff, like real milk, real meat.
Yeah, and since we did get a taste of actual milk.
Yeah. Also, the hotel is supplied by that township.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's just the luxury stuff.
Obviously, all of this is being charged to a nice German man called Felix von Totally Real.
Of course. Oh,
He has a very convincing accent.
I mean, look. look, you've been there for like over a week. The people working there don't know exactly what you're doing, but they're not stupid. They know you're like Shadowrunners or some shit.
They're like relatively aware than Sloth is actually paying.
Like
Yeah.
all they care about is that the money gets to them. They won't, they won't delve too deep in your actual identity. Again, they're not stupid.
The room is still under Felix von Totally Real though.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
that's fine. As
Nothing
long
wrong
as
with Felix was totally real.
Felix has the money to pay for the room, that's all fine. It's wonderful. They're just a bit worried about the influx of little children that all kind of look the same. But I guess Bunny will put them at ease when it comes to that.
Oh, they're just looking for me because I'm a giant bunny man.
Yep.
Something like that.
Fucking Sloth is busy eating, but he will send a message sitting right across the table from his two friends. Because the mouth is currently busy. Everybody get paid.
Hell yeah.
Okay, cool.
You all got
Okay.
your money, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, we're not gonna have to shoot an old woman.
Yeah.
I mean, why are you disqualifying it?
Because she's a new cyber doc.
What a terrible idea it would be to
oh.
attack her.
That old woman. Okay.
Like, I don't even, like, even if you manage to kill her, I can't even imagine what would come after you.
Fucking not a lot if she wasn't the kind of person who paid. But she is. So that's
Yep.
not a fight we're gonna start.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's great. Everything's great. Everything is awesome.
So, yeah, you got your information.
Gun Bunny's heart grew 5 sizes that day.
Yay.
Then she had to go to the doctor because that's really dangerous as a condition. Doc, my heart grew 3 times. Like 3 times the size. What did I do?
That's not good.
That's not good at all.
Yeah,
You're gonna die.
3 hours.
You're gonna
Being
die.
exposed to the Rochi children made my heart grow. It must be radioactive. We need to quarantine the area.
Gotta nuke it from orbit. Only way to be sure. So yeah, do you stay in Kansas City longer or do you go home?
No, we go home. Bunny's had enough of this tranquility. He needs to see someone die.
It's like,
Jesus.
like 9 days tranquility, and Bunny's like, oh, it's so beautiful here, so quiet, peaceful. I can't take it anymore.
Exactly.
Ah, just shoots in the air randomly.
He's very American.
Someone attack me!
Somebody, please! I can't take this. Just come out of there already.
You
I know
there?
you're there. I know you're hiding somewhere.
I imagine it like Scrooge after he
Mr. Gun
wakes
Bunny,
up.
that's not how you play hide and seek.
No, it would be like in
Gun Bunny just starts shooting into random alleyways.
no, it would be like in Christmas Story after Scrooge wakes up. You there, little boy? Grab that gun, shoot at me! Come on, now, now!
Come on.
Do it, coward, pussy!
Mr. Gun Bunny, this isn't how you play hide and seek. Please put the gun down.
Oh, he would never.
He would never play hide and seek. He would just play seek. You can't hide. You can't hide.
Destroy.
You can run, but you can't hide. Anyway, so after a nice day for Sloth to regain his senses and energy, and, sleep schedule of a sort, you
What
board.
sleep?
Yeah, exactly. You board the bullet train back to Seattle.
Yeah.
All goes like unproblematic. I assume you're not doing it under your real names.
No.
Of course not.
No shit.
Of course not. That would be stupid. And let's say the train leaves at like 8 p.m. So you're in for like an overnight trip. Like the trip there, you get your own little cabin in a fairly quiet train car, right?
Yeah.
With only 2 other cabins beside you. One is apparently an older couple arguing with each other loudly and crankily.
God damn it.
The other,
Oh,
appears to be a single parent with 3 kids, who are somehow
God.
quieter than the old couple, but still audible.
Bunny looks out the window. Looks at the rest of you. Is it too late to like ditch the train and just run home?
Maybe.
I mean, it's like
It's
it's
not
like
too late to make old people ditch the train at 300 miles an hour, though.
yeah. Also, it's like 1,000 miles. So
Damn it.
I mean, you could make it, but not everyone is a cyber sam. Is like a street sam.
That is true.
Yeah.
Look, it's not. It may be too late to ditch the train, but it's not too late to make an old couple ditch the train at 300 miles an hour.
Jesus.
Yeah. I like
gotta-
the way you think.
Wait.
Oh, I'm grouchy.
It's okay. You've had a rough couple of days, buddy.
Hey, drugs. Anyways,
Woo.
Anyway, you hear a lot of like 3 hours after departure. You hear a lot of fussing from the kids. Like, I don't want to go to sleep. Tell us a story. No, I want to play. Blah blah blah. Why are we on this train? Why can't you get a decent job, Dad? Instead, my mom left you. You're such a loser. You know, normal family stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas the old couple just goes quiet eventually.
thank fucking
Not
God.
concerning, but okay.
I mean, they're
If they
old.
died
They
of
might
heart
be.
attacks, we just get more silent.
Yeah, look, Cricket. They're old. They might just be dead. Nothing to worry about.
Look, they're
By the
not the
way-
reason why we sleep with a gun pointed at the door.
Bunny's reclined on the like. Is it a sleep car we've got? Nah, it wouldn't be.
No. It would be a normal thing. You would have to sleep like in the seats.
Yeah, Bunny's reclined in his seat, listening to some music, just looking out the window, humming quietly sometimes.
There's not much to see because it's pitch dark outside and the train is going like 300 miles an hour.
Well, he's got something scrolling past on his visor. He's like reading something probably.
Fair enough. What are the rest of you doing?
Cricket is just staring directly into the back of the seat in front of him.
Why?
He doesn't have anything better to do.
Also, it's like a
He's just
cabin,
waiting.
you know? It's a cabin in a train. There are like 3 seats on either end, right?
Okay,
It's a private cabin.
Yeah.
probably
We get
just
to sit here.
staring straight forward then.
Just stare at the seat and take in the hideous pattern in the fabric.
It's always
Yeah,
hideous
to
cabin.
memorize every single detail.
It's like that one scene with the painting in Ferris Bueller. Soft music
Sloth
plays.
is like
We zoom in.
splayed out across the 3 seats on one side with a blanket over him. He's like looking at stuff in the AR. He's also got a gun pointed at the door under the blanket.
Why even have the blanket? Sloth.
Beginning to realize how often Sloth stares at doors with a gun pointed at them.
No, that's
Sure.
probably your normal MO.
It's his hobby, really.
Yeah.
There's about an hour or two of just total quiet after the kids finally fell asleep or at least stopped berating their parent.
Oh, thank God.
It's hard to tell.
Could be either.
Could be either. When is any of you sleeping?
Probably not.
No, Sloth doesn't sleep for like 3 days at a time.
Yeah. Well,
Sleep is
Sloth.
for the weak.
Well, then Sloth gets a message.
Oh boy.
Just a text message, mind you. That sorry, that arrives kind of garbled. Like it's been through a lot of interference or some shit. Like something corrupted it on the way. You can tell it's from Rot-Krautz.
Oh.
And it's a bit hard to make out the full text, but essentially it says, "Danger, someone looking for you on train."
Oh shit.
Everybody grab your shit.
All right. Cricket's gonna make sure he has his gun ready.
Yep. Bunny's gonna do the same. Grabbing his silenced gun.
Sloth screws the silencer onto his gun. Keeps it under his line jacket. Throws the blanket over his shoulder. All of his stuff is already packed in like a small bag.
So what's the reason for the sudden rush?
The farmer guy just messaged me. Apparently there's somebody looking for us on the train.
Oh fuck.
All right, all right, all right.
Are there cameras in the train car hall?
Yes, each train car has 2 cameras, one on like either side.
I'm going to loop their feeds temporarily.
Actually, you
Second
can't
mobile.
access them because they're deactivated.
Ahaha, I see.
Now, you know they weren't when you boarded the train, because you checked. You're that kind of paranoid after all.
Yeah. I'm going to stick a micro camera underneath the seat, point it up at the door,
Yep.
lead everybody out of the cabin. I'm going to deactivate the comlinks of the old couple to the door next to us. I'm going to walk in.
Actually, when you look for the comlinks to the old couple, there's nothing there. You can see the comlinks of that family next to you. Those are still there. They're apparently sleeping. The other cabin, empty.
Oh fuck. That bodes ill.
Yeah, this is not good.
In fact, let me just sketch out real quickly where you are. Just gonna move you over and roll 20. It's a bit late, so we probably won't get into combat today, but you know.
I'm okay with that. I am.
Yeah, it's just so you know where the fuck you are. So this is the train car, right?
Mm-hmm.
Boop, boop, boop. 3 cabins. Door in the middle. Awful. There's the family. That's you. And this is empty. And there are big doors leading into the other train cars. So this is just hallway, basically.
Ah.
With, this is like luggage stuff, right? Like the big luggage you can't fit in the cabin.
Gotcha.
So, yeah. And, where are you, like, right? Actually, I'm going to give you your tokens. Give me a moment.
Thanks. Yeah.
Should be easier.
I guess we'd be right outside of our cabin, wouldn't we?
I suppose. I have a proper cabin map next time. There, boop, and boop.
It's nothing you need to rush.
Well, no, we have like 2 weeks time. That's fine.
Yay.
It's just for combat, I rather have a proper map with like the distance right. Doesn't matter right now.
Yeah.
I get you.
Okay, so you're outside the cabin. It is pitch dark because it's night and people are supposed to sleep.
I can see the dark.
Yeah, and some nerds turned off the lights.
Yeah, like which of you can like see in the dark?
Me.
I cannot. I put on my goggles. Now I can.
Okay, Cricket? Probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
So Cricket is a bit stumbling around
Blind.
aimlessly.
Cricket has low light vision. Just naturally as an elf.
All right, because he's an elf. Yeah, that's
Yeah, you
fine.
can see by wind.
So you can all see in the dark. That's good. That's wonderful. Because that means each of you give me a perception check.
Yeah!
I don't remember what my thing is. I'm not.
Let me look into your sheet. I hope it's like current. Where is it? Gun Bunny. Gun Bunny sheet. Well, that sheet is from February. But the stats shouldn't have changed.
Yeah, the stats should be the same.
Let's see. Well, it won't open. That's weird.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 successes.
Jesus.
I think my perception is like,
Oh,
it's
shit.
either 8 or 13.
I'm looking at it right now. Your perception is 7.
Okay, that means I changed. Oh well, never mind. 7.
Plus the
6.
plus- Bunny's cyber senses should have him rolling around 9 dice.
Okay, just roll 9.
8.
It honestly doesn't matter because Sloth already saw all. Or at
Yeah.
least,
Process of like clipping the gas mask part of his goggles onto his face.
fair enough.
Bigger than 5.
Even Cricket saw something.
Yay!
I saw one thing.
In fact, Cricket saw more than Bunny. All right, I'll tell you what you saw, and let's see how you react to it. From both ends, north and south, through the windows in the doors, you see a glint, or rather, 2 glints. And
Bunny ducks.
yeah, as experienced Shadowrunners, you know that's probably from a gun, or rather, the goddamn, what's the word?
Barrel?
Muzzle flare?
No, not the muzzle flare, like the thing you
Or
look through.
scope?
The scope, yes.
Scope.
That's just light reflecting off a scope.
Sloth throws himself back into the cabin.
Fair.
Same with Bunny.
Okay. I'll just move you. Cricket, also.
Yeah, Cricket doesn't want to get shot.
The moment you dive back into the cabin, 2 shots ring out.
Ring?
Ring out, yes. They sound high-powered. Like sniper rifle high-powered.
Fuck this.
You hear
Wow.
glass shattering and not much else. Because obviously they didn't hit anything. But it was loud. Loud enough, in fact, that the family next to you is waking up now.
Oh, fuck. Bunny, punch out the fucking window. We're getting on the roof of the train.
Okay, Bunny does that.
As you get ready to exit through the window, you hear someone running. Fast footsteps. From both directions.
Sloth will be the last one to exit out the window. In the meantime, he will take a little air popper, put in the side of his mask, and flood his lungs full of jazz.
Fair enough. If you're going out, might as well go out high. That's fair.
Yeah, honestly.
I just expect
For a hot second, I thought it was like kind of jazz.
Yes. He's injecting the music into his blood.
Cue
No,
the
it's like he's flooding his lungs with smooth
cue,
jazz.
cue the combat theme.
Slip sliding all over the place. It's so smooth.
Cue Sloth's combat theme as like sax music starts to play.
Yeah.
He's gonna turn this into off.
All right. So yeah, you exit towards the roof, unimpeded. Although it would be kind of fun if someone was on the side of the train just yanking you out. But no.
Fuck them.
No, that would be
Sloth is
ridiculous.
Sloth is going to pull the pin on a smoke grenade and
Give
toss
me,
it.
give me actually to get out of the window onto a speeding train roof. Give me a
Gymnastics will be used for climbing.
yeah, it would be climbing.
Oh, I'm super good at this.
Let's look at Gun Bunny's climbing skill.
Yeah, do I get to help anyone?
You will probably have to help Cricket because I don't think his climbing is good.
Let's see what my climbing is.
It is based off of gymnastics.
Gun Bunny's
Okay.
gymnastics is 13.
That's the one.
2 successes.
Wonderful.
I mean, I have 6, so I should get something. Or, of course, as I say that, I immediately... Oh, no,
One.
I did it.
Let's see.
Hey.
Yeah, I
4.
get 4 successes.
You all make it. You all make it, although Cricket is kind of struggling. So is Sloth, for that matter. But you know, climb your way up to the roof. The wind is hitting you in the face with quite a bit of force. Again, the train is going like several hundred miles per hour right now. So basically what you have to do...
Basic run speed.
Yeah, you have to like stick to the roof of the train going prone.
Gecko tape gloves, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The good news is the person in front of you will provide a fitting wind cover for the rest of you. So if that's Sloth with his gecko tapes, wonderful.
Just by the order, that would probably do. By the order in which you left the car, that would be Gun Bunny, then Cricket, then Sloth.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Probably.
So the guy with the best grip on the train is the last in the order. Wonderful. Perfect.
Well, we don't have time to maneuver.
Fair enough.
I can probably just like burrow my fingertips into the iron of the train.
Oh, you can, yeah. Like you, I'm worried about Cricket, if I'm honest.
We're gonna need to fix your
Yeah, he has like the least level of climbing abilities.
Yep.
Or wait a minute. Oh yeah, I think I did forget to get gecko tape gloves, which is something I should have gotten.
You should.
But
Yeah.
oh well.
Oh well.
I actually think I have gecko tape gloves. I seem to recall something like. No, wait, I have AR gloves. That's what I have.
Oh right, I have levitate.
I mean,
It just floats away.
yeah. You want to just levitate and leave the train behind? Leave the train behind. Whatever.
Oh, there you
He
go.
can totally do
These
that. He
people
can
need
dip
him.
on us right now.
You could. Yeah, the train just goes away at 300 mph, and Cricket is just there in the air, floating. That's
Cricket
fine.
just like gently hugs his arms around Sloth, and they just float away.
Yeah.
Bunny just fucking jumps off like a goddamn madman.
Oh, he's gonna break like every fucking
Wait,
bone
you-
in his body.
I mean, here's the thing. You can try and dismount the train. You're in the middle of fucking nowhere in pitch darkness, though.
Yeah, not the best.
Which is
prospect.
why I am not doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is
Just
your...
gently float away on dreams.
Also,
Cricket.
since you're on top of the train, there's not much reason to tell you what's happening inside of it because you can't hear it. What is your plan right now? And we we continue this next time with a proper battle map.
Ah, fuck. Make it to the front of the train. We have to stop and then get to our rides.
Yeah.
Fair. Your
Yeah,
rides would
seems like the idea.
Okay, your rides would be in the back of the train in one of the cargo cars.
Yeah, but we're not going to make the fucking jump off while the train's going at full
Well, no, of course not. I don't expect you to. I'm just telling you what you can expect.
Why didn't we choose a train again?
Because it was cheap, fast, and easy to falsify.
Okay, good point. So why couldn't we just have used our own vehicles?
Because it would have taken us like 2 weeks through
it's like
fucking wilderness, and
Okay.
Shadowrun wilderness is scary.
it's like you have to travel through half of what is the US right now. And in Shadowrun, that means traveling through, I think, 2 or 3 elf nations before you even get it to reach.
I keep forgetting how ridiculously big America is.
It's big.
Yeah.
We would basically be traveling from like fucking Spain to like Turkey
Pretty much.
on bikes.
Yeah.
Roughly.
I mean, you could have
probably
taken
a little shorter than that.
You could have taken the plane, but considering what just happened, you would not be able to just climb out of a plane. Just saying.
No. We'd also have to like deal with trying to cross NAN borders,
Oh yeah.
which is hard
It's bad enough on the train, to be honest.
because the government actually gives a shit.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's kind of weird.
so your plan is to just go north, stop, train, and then get bikes. There. I have abysmal handwriting as always. Anyway. So that's your plan.
Yep, that's our plan.
Okay. That means
And also, Gunny Bunny kinda high key wants to kill the people who wants to kill him.
Oh, that's normal. That means
Yeah.
I need a very, very, very vertical battle map with several like train cars. Okay.
You don't have to like line them up all in like one long row. You can like stack them side by side.
Oh yeah, I will do that.
Because that is probably easier.
I will do that, but bullet trains are long, and yeah, we can do that though. Okay.
It'd look cool, but probably impractical.
We'll see how much we need. But anyway, I would say we stop that here then.
Sounds good to me, bud.
Okay, I'm gonna stop the recording. Say bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.